What's up, traders? This is TraderChamp. So let's have a look on the CSC All Share Price Index. So today he picked up the weekly time frame, and also we have witnessed that the market has dumped to the downside, right? So this is not a serious situation, right? So I have seen that many investors are getting panicked right now as long as the market is doing a bearish momentum, right? So this is something we have already expected to see, right? So I have mentioned that if the market creates a breakout over this ABC pattern identified, then we will surely see a downside momentum, right? So this is not a situation to get panic, and this is something usual, right? So, and also especially under the current situations, which is probably about to take over based on the presidential race or the presidential election, right? So we have a couple of days left for the presidential election where investors starts to exit as long as your future cannot be predicted. And also the political situations is a highly sensitive market indication, right? I believe that we are seeing a downside momentum right now based on the political situation, right? So here we have an expected bearish momentum, so which is a retracement back towards the lows that we have identified, right? So here is the support that we have picked up based on this bullish channel identified, right? So, and also I have seen that people are trying to claim that this rejection or the reversal that was identified on the weekly time frame is due to the promise and also the confidence that was made by Kumar Dissanayake recently on one of his conference, right? Actually, this is not that kind of a situation, because as if we look over the lower time frame price actions, if the investors are getting the enough confidence and also the future is very hopeful for a bullish market, and then we will not see another bearish reversal back again, right? So we will see a shoot back to the upside, right? So this is not a situation where the market has turned up and also got enough confidence for the future of the CSC, right? So, and also I have mentioned that Mr. Handunetti has already mentioned that the stock market is a scam and also it is a clear gambling platform. So that's a case where we have seen some liquidation, as long as for the moment we see that NPP is on the lead, and also we are likely to see a clear winning chance for the NPP right now, right? So based on that, we might see this situation as something that is liable for the or responsible for this liquidation or the sell-off that was happened, right? So this is not a situation where we can claim that this reversal or the bullish sentiment that was identified on the lower time frames is a clear confidence that was taken up or brought up to the market, and also this is not a situation where investors got a confidence over the speech or the commentary that was made by Kumar Dissanayake, right? So this is completely something baseless, and also if that is valid, then we will not see another downside momentum, so we will just see an upside momentum straightforward, right? So it is very clear, and also that is an invalid statement. So I believe that some people are just trying to create some social media hypes, trying to build up the hype to the market, and also don't get trapped for this fake momentum and also the fake statements that was made by people on the social media, right? So if we look over the price action, we can clearly identify that the market has turned out to the bearish side, and also we see that from this high that was created close to 12,500, we see a 15% decline, or more over the 15%, right? So we see that, and also here we expect to see a bounce back based on the price action that we have identified, right? So as long as we have identified this as the support, right, so we have a chance of seeing a bullish reversal to the upside, right? So this is a situation where it is completely depending on the technical side, right? So someone can claim that once again that the market has turned up bullish and also started to recover based on the Kumar Dissanayake and also their party's confidence that they have built on their conference and also their statements, right? So this is something which is baseless, and also the market will not only react over the price action action based on the fundamentals, right? So it is also based on the technical as well, right? So we can't just ignore the technical factors that is responsible right at the moment. So here we already identified this support identified on the channel, right? So this lower boundary that was created under the daily time frame with this bullish channel is the support that we are looking at the moment, right? So as long as if the price is still looking for retracement back to the downside, right? So let's assume that market will create a breakout over this following support identified or the trend line, and then we will see a further decline to the downside, right? So this is a severe market condition that if the market will go for a breakout, right? So and then we may see a downside momentum which is likely to retest back on these lows which has been created close to 10,250, and then which is somewhere around 8,500, right? So these are the major supports that we can identify under the daily time frame. So we should keep an eye close to this current market price action, as long as we have to identify if the market is looking for a bullish reversal or a bearish breakout to happen over the daily time frame, right? So I believe that this is not just going to get worse as long as we are just on the bullish momentum, and also even if the market turns out bearish, and then we will likely to have a bearish retracement, right? So as if the market turns out bearish breakout, and then we will like to see just a retracement, right? So we already have recovered from the previous dips, economic crisis that we have seen earlier, right? So we have already recovered over 86% already from the previous low. So this just not going to get worse as long as we are not seeing a dip back to the following lows that we have identified close to 6,900 or 7,000 area, right? So for the moment the market is very healthy, and also this is not a situation or we just don't see any worse situations right now on the market, right? So as long as we know that the market will also react over the sentiment, and also it is very sensitive for the political factors as well, right? So we can't just ignore the political factors, but still we have to validate all the market price action, also the confirmations that which is identified under the technical analysis as well, right? So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. So I believe that this analysis is useful, and make sure to thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. Bye bye.